Okay, so she's been all over. My girl, Miss Mincy, follow her if you're nasty. No, I'm just kidding. Follow Miss Mincy. She's gonna take you on her new escapades as she's back doing her flight attendant jam, and it's been fun watching her just enjoy life, you know?
And just traveling all over the world.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's been great. But before we do anything, we want to thank Best Booth. So we encourage everybody to do more than one photo, post it, just so that we can get everything out there and, you know,
exposure.
Survive. And then also, shout out to
world, we can't neglect them.
We love you, YouTube. But, you know, we can't wait to come out there and do our, like,
1, 2.
premiering out there. You know, it's like, so I told them, I said, you need to tell your promoters that me and Mac want to do like a welcome to London party.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Finding areas to do some stuff. I'm excited because, you know, I love a good party, but I definitely will love it even better in London. So
why not?
Let's do it. You know, so
you know it's crazy over London, and it's big over there. I went back in like 2010 for Wimbledon, and that was like a main thing. Like, oh, you got to try the Indian. He was like, oh yes, the top chefs from London, in London are like, you know, Indian descent.
Wow.
They're Indian, yeah, and so it's whole good.
I'm bad because I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like I did not listen to my own rules, but all right. So you can bring your friends on your plus ones or whatever. I'm gonna bring my kid. So yeah, it's gonna be time. My kids, they love to turn up in the daytime. They know how to have a good time.
For women, I remember at the time my former assistant and publicist, and they were naming these shops that was like, oh, they had this.
And you would find here in the States. So that's the big thing about shopping overseas. So everybody loves that. So I'm excited. But how was your week? A brick. I was like, okay.
Yeah, we started out at one of my friends who are like very powerful individuals. And that's what made me go, because I said I'll always be like, oh, I don't go. And even when I came, he was like, you really came. Actually helping me on some things with Let's Chat as well. That's just dope. A good, positive group of people who
that's what's up.
Actually like to help each other, and that's probably why they're all around each other. And I just listened to them and picked up their energy. And the crazy thing is I've known them for 10 years, but you know, you've been around somebody, they've been to your house, but you just don't like
do other things.
Yeah, you just, they are very well connected. Like their friends, like everybody they were friends was like the owner of Found Blue, the person who owns Triller, like all this stuff. It was like, so they were now able to help connect me with some things. So and working on that.
Great.
So it's good to be in that space, because I mean, you don't always want to be the most knowledgeable person, the most wealthy person
at all.
So it's like surround yourself with those people, because guess what? They were so eager and willing to help. Like, well, how can we help you? And it's like,
I got a list. Let me pull it out.
Right. So
that's how you can help.
I definitely, connected with them and then followed up during the week, because that's another thing too. People meet people, follow up, but they don't have good follow up skills. Yeah, I met you, but then what? And then you gonna see me somewhere else 4 months later? I'm not gonna remember
at all.
I'm good at following up. I'm going.
It's probably there. I'm glad I ain't go.
So it ended up being like a big group of us all together, and then we had such a great time. We didn't want it to be over. So me, Mincy, and then Scrappy and his crew, we ended up going to Taboo. Okay. And then Jim Jones was hosting, so I ended up running into him and able to tell him he didn't have to do Trick Daddy's cooking show the next day, because Trick had something else that came up. Because I totally forgot to tell him. So luckily, I ran into him and I said, oh, now I see you.
Look at God.
Right. I totally forgot. He would have showed up there.
I should have been mad at everybody.
He'd been mad at me because I done arranged it. Right. Yeah. Everybody been mad, but ran into him. As soon as I see him, I thought about it. And I said, hey, Trick got something else came up. He can't film tomorrow. So he's like, okay. Yeah, so that. And then everything else will be my regular schedule. I'm competing on my Apple Watch, so I haven't been doing nothing but going to the gym like 2 times a day, going to yoga, dance class. You did. E and Sheila came.
Oh, that's dope.
E came again on Thursday. So that was good. And just these Let's Chat calls. We finally about to finish the accelerator program. We have something called Demo Day in Atlanta on the 25th and 26th. And once we finish that, then we're done out the accelerator program. And
oh, really?
Yeah, because it's 3 month program.
It's been strenuous.
It's just a lot of meetings.
It's a lot.
But a lot of meetings is good. I mean,
good,
people
though.
are interested in what you have going on. So yeah, it's been great. I told you last week we just got McDonald's as a company. What's crazy is it seemed like this is so under the radar. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're just going to see like a shift. But just wait on it.
That's the way it happens usually.
Yeah.
That's the way it usually happens. Yes.
Yep. So I'm happy, and
That's good.
they have the F1 racing event.
I saw that.
Down here. Yeah. So it's like a NASCAR, but it's F1. It's like a different
Formula,
brand.
Is that Formula One, right?
Yeah, Formula One. Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
So they're here. They have the qualifying that was today. Then they have like the first round. Then the main event is on Sunday at 3:30. Somebody asked me to go. I went to my first one actually through Comcast when I was in Austin, Texas, but it was with NASCAR. The races are way longer than you expect, and it's just loud, and it's like, it's cool. I don't know. People just go, I guess, to socialize, because there's a lot of people in town for it.
Everything is networking.
And the hotel rooms are super expensive this weekend because there's a lot of people with money in town. A lot. It's like a big thing. So you need to go to these events.
Everything is networking.
And rub your elbows. Yeah, definitely network. I don't know why people acting like they don't want to network. Listen, because you know what? Those people will be quick to introduce you or help you with something that you're trying to do or connect you with somebody.
For sure.
You always got to be, ready to do that and better yourself.
Exactly. No, well, my week was really crazy. It's been hectic this week. I don't know why. I feel like everything, I had something to do for every piece of something that I'm in. San Jose in the building. What's up, Reva? We appreciate you. But today London had a track meet, so I was rushing or whatever. And London, #1 out of 38 girls. I was like so happy. Yeah, because I almost gave up. I kind of gave up on her. I'm not gonna lie. The last week, I did give up on her because she hates. Because honestly, I talk all this about London, but the truth is she hates track. I don't know if I told you this before.
You mentioned it, but she wasn't starting to grow to like it at all?
At all.
Oh, she really is like...
It made it worse, maybe me training her on the weekends when she's off.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, well, you run. You think this is great. You don't even run. You just look at me running. And I was like, if you don't get your ass run. But she pulled out. And it was like really, really it wasn't easy for the 100 dash. It was just her and somebody else who was kind of fast too, so they came in a close second. But after that, everybody was way far behind them. But with her for like the 400, like she was like the relay, she was like, and I was like, that's my kid. Like, y'all see her? I was talking to my parents. I was like, I know y'all seen my kid running, and because I can only talk to them like that, but everybody's around, so I want them to know that was my kid. So I came back from where I was standing. I was like, yeah, my dad. I was like, I know y'all seen my kid out there running, right? And they were like, something is wrong with you. You're so embarrassing. But I was like, well, whatever. But no, she's just. I almost gave up on her, saying like, I'm not gonna push her anymore. Because at this point, it's...
Well, I feel like...
It's
push
draining.
Too much, though. Yeah.
It's draining when you want it more than somebody else. But it's not that I want it more than somebody else. She's a natural talent. So I see that if she had training, you could be amazing. Like, you're really good. You could be amazing.
Figure out how to, like, the compromise. Like, make some type of compromise.
Well, I make deals with her. Like, for the Saturday and Sunday, like, training, I take her to get... Dairy Queen after on Sundays, but other than that, there's no compromise. What am I gonna do with her? But I almost gave up on her, and today I was like, I told my oldest daughter, we were FaceTiming at the race. I was like, I can't give up now. I can't do it.
I'm all in.
I'm all in still. And she was like, I don't know why you was gonna try to give up. She act like we in a, like she's our ticket out. Like, out of what? Like, we're okay. But it was funny. Like, she sounded like EJ was like, I knew I was my ticket out for my family.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
I think. But she may come around. Like, it's just.
I think
that's something that she's not.
She doesn't like the work, but she likes to win. So whatever it is. But I say all that to say, other than that, like, this week has been really great, but it's just been really busy. We had the guys from Limitless Grind who are going to be on the show today. We had them there last night at the radio station because Jay Nunez, who's not going to be on the couch, dropped a record last weekend, right? Murder. So make sure you guys download it, stream it, all of that.
What's it called?
Murder with an A. Murder, and it's by J. Nunez.
Murder.
Because he's Spanish. Nunez.
Nunez. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, with the last name Nunez.
He's from Honduras. That's close to Belize, though, ain't it, Larry? Yeah, he's a neighbor. What's up, neighbor? So he's from Honduras. Him and that's OT Neff's cousin.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's cousin. We learned.
So is Neff?
He's Limitless Grind. Yeah, he's part of that.
No, but I'm saying, is he part Honduran?
He's Honduran too.
I didn't never know that.
I didn't know it until he was on the radio.
Oh,
we found out. And shout out to Neff. Shout out to him. He said they said that he might be in the building. But yeah, Limitless Grind, we love them. They've come to the show a few times. We have a good time every time. Facts. Every time. Don't look over here, guys. Don't. We have a good time every time. But I'm gonna end the part about my week because I said it was really crazy. But I just want everybody to remember to be safe.
But you ain't saying nothing crazy.
No, meaning I was just busy.
Oh, okay, busy.
I was overwhelmed this week. I really did feel like that. So I'm excited about the weekend because I'm gonna sleep. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no, for sure. And then, but I just want everybody to be safe because they are shooting people over Uno in these streets, and they are stabbing people.
Did y'all see that?
Over sandwiches. So really be safe. Yeah, at Jimmy John's.
Oh
or
yeah,
I
did see that too.
So
Look, I was thinking back to Popeyes because they was going crazy about them Popeyes sandwiches too.
Listen,
yeah, Jimmy John's. Somebody got their order wrong. That's just like y'all.
That's crazy.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's going on with y'all? Y'all acting crazy out
and
here.
over Uno.
Now I'm not gonna lie. Uno does not have any friends. Me and Gracie, we are big Uno people. We were just at her sister's housewarming last weekend, and we were playing Uno, and we were fighting. Me and her, we were arguing. Like, Uno has no friends, but I would never shoot her over Uno.
Right.
Ever. No, you know what? That's why I stopped playing spades. So I stopped playing spades because I used to play it all high school. Like, I used to cut school just to play spades in the lunchroom. And I used to play over money and all kind of stuff. We used to gamble with it. But when I started playing outside of high school and with my family and friends at different events, we would fight. Yeah. It was very argumentative, but like real arguing. And so I was like, damn, I can't fight like this. And saying the shit that I was saying, like, nigga, like, it was getting crazy. I never
did that, like, with, I like to win, you know what I'm saying? So I try to pick my partner wisely. But I never got that.
The sad part is we would win, but we would be arguing in the meantime. So that's how
really
bad it is.
Supposed to be talking over the table like that.
That's the point. That's what. And at the end, like, you said you like. So we would have to at the end, like when you go over by so many, and like you said you had this.
Oh yeah.
And it's like we would go back some, but we still would come back and win. And that's crazy. Because we would come back and win, and I'm still arguing. And I said, it's not worth it. So I stopped playing that, and I stopped playing Blu-ray. Maybe Gilbert
That's like
Arenas.
a big thing on, like, I feel like a lot of people don't know about it, but, like, it's like in the athlete world, like,
I stopped playing
football,
Blu-ray,
like,
too.
On the planes, they play
because I threatened to kill my ex-husband over Blu-ray. I did. I really did. I threatened to kill him. And my cousin and my friends was there, and they were like, you're wild. Like, at the end of the game, they was like, yo, you got to go apologize. I said, for what? He understood what I meant. You know, it's all good. It's love. And so later on, I went and apologized, kind of. I was like, I ain't mean that for real, whatever. But I stopped playing that, too, because that is a lot of money on the table. I've won a lot of money from NBA players. My mom has won a lot of money from NBA players.
I had a teammate and his wife. They used to basically just sit everybody up. She cooked. Everybody come over there. That's what we used to do. Come over to our house. And guess what? She knew how to play just as good as he. Basically,
anything. I remember one of his teammates had owed her about $2,800 in one night. $2,800. She woke up early. He got to be at practice like 8:30. She woke up early. She's not even an early bird. She was like, make sure you get my money. She ran. He was like, okay. And then the guy didn't even have the money like at practice, so he had to give her the money. She was like, I still want my money.
Right.
So
run me my money.
I can't even make this shit up. Ask my mother next time you come over. I forgot the boy name, but was it Royale? Was it Royale? I think it was Royale Alvey. No, I'm just saying. I think that was who it was. Because we were in Atlanta.
I
I think
wasn't
that's
there.
who it was. No, he's like, I wasn't there. Mom is saying, I think it's what she'll remember who it is. But ask my mom, like, owed her so much money, and she was like, I want my money. So he had to pay her,
Yeah, they didn't
and
play
then they
about
had
that.
to pay him back.
You know what's crazy? I don't even know about it. I never like my mom
we
had
played
worked in a
bigger
casino,
hands,
so I never got into gambling like that. But I always would watch and hear everything, and it'd be a lot of people who owed money. Like you be in the locker room, like, oh, you still owe me that? I'm like, dang.
That shit is crazy. Nah, I definitely.
Jesse said, "Where's the
Jesse.
hottie from Honduras?"
Oh, they right here, Jesse. Come on the camera. Wait, Stefan, can we put Dread on the camera? Wait, there's two of them.
Two of them.
Both of them are hotties, so put both of them on the camera back there.
They both from Honduras?
No, but one is from Honduras. But fuck it, she want to see the hotties. So, hey, raise your hand, Honduran. Hey. He's like, I'm gonna say hi too. Shout out to Spike Riker. We love him too. That's all Limitless Grind. But we got a special guest in the building. I think we've gone over, so we should bring him up.
Sure.
Should definitely bring him up.
Let's bring up Winwood Spitter.
Hey!
Claps is free.
Oh, Miss Holly said, hey, that's what's up. Yeah, you see them, right? Yeah.
Miss Holly.
Gotta be professional up here. Let me move over. Thank you, sir. What a gentleman. Oh, you gotta turn it off. There you go.
How y'all doing?
I'm
I
great.
go by the name of
We're better now that you're here.
Yeah. All right. So I go by the name of Winwood Spitter, Dade County representative, Catracho gang. For those who don't know, that's what you call a Honduran in Spanish. Y'all.
Say it again.
other-
Pacho
so-
gang?
Catracho.
Catracho. They were saying that they called him
Say
in
it
on the
again.
radio. Say it again.
Catracho.
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 Okay.
Get that tongue roll. Catracho.
Catracho.
There you go. There you go.
I took
So-
Spanish class in the escuela.
Wait. So he was on the radio last night, and they were calling in talking about Catracho gang,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. One
They
thing,
saying hey to you.
One thing about Catrachos, they gonna support. man.
Catracho.
That's what's up.
Yeah, they gonna support. They gonna stick
We
together.
appreciate you.
¿Cómo se dice catracho en inglés?
That's it.
Honduran gang.
Yeah, Honduran.
Honduran gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, Catracho
You
is
see,
like
I understood
slang
that
for
though, right?
Honduran.
Yeah.
Because Honduran in Spanish is hondureño, right? So, but like it's like a nickname.
Slang?
Yeah,
Oh,
like a
okay, nickname, okay.
You know? Yeah, that's what that is. So, Catracho.
Word. So my question first is, how did you come up with the name Winwood Spitter?
Winwood Spitter. Okay, Winwood is a neighborhood, right, in Miami.
Right.
So before the gentrification of Winwood, it was just a regular old neighborhood. You know, it's surrounded by Overtown, Alapata,
Right.
Little Haiti. You know, a small neighborhood in Miami. And
Trick Daddy used to always say Winwood in certain areas, like in his song. So I knew of
Right.
Winwood before it became like, known for like brick house and everything, the art, like the art district
Right.
almost.
Because when you guys were on the show, and I remember, I was like, "You from Wynwood? That's like artsy. Like that's not a."
But
that's
it,
not-
it wasn't
but
always.
You gotta remember,
artsy.
I'm not from
Yeah,
here, so
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that. And he was like, "It was not always like that." Okay.
Yeah.
And then him and his brother come in there all cool, and I'm like, "Wait, hold on, y'all from that's a thing? You can be from there?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, it wasn't always
Yeah.
this artsy neighborhood. It was actually a real neighborhood."
I want to
And
say
so-
like around, I feel like it got popular. As far as the change, like around 2014 maybe or something like that. It could have been before that, but
around that time.
yeah, around that time, that's when I started hearing like people going there and this. Like I heard of Winwood, but never knew where it was at. Honestly,
Yeah.
Right.
So you were from there.
Yeah. That's why I got raised. You know, that's why I was, as a snotty nose. Walking.
Rat?
Yeah, walking from Wynwood through Overtown to get to school to Booker T, Washington. You know what I'm
okay, you
saying?
went to Booker T.
So
You
Yeah.
speaking Spanish to me again now, because I don't know nothing
Booker
about
T.
none of that.
I know Booker T.
He know. I
They
know.
had a good football program.
He
couple
looking
years
right
ago,
at
too.
me, and I'm like, bruh, I do not know what you're talking about, but okay.
yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So the name came about because I used to rap, like back in the day growing up. It was always over here in Miami, it wasn't really too many gangs, but it was always like you rep your hood, rep where you from.
Right.
So I used to rep my hood real hard, and I used to, go through a lot of beef with it, and that's what Winwood. That's me. You feel me? That's what I represented as a youngin. So that's where I got the name from, and Spitters, because I used to try to rap fast because I'm a fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony. So that's why I started making music.
I'm learning so much today. Okay, so Bone Thugs and
Really?
Harmony. Because that was going to be a question, like who
was your favorite out the group?
Yeah.
My favorite, it had to be
Crazy Bone.
Crazy Bone.
I was gonna ask because
Crazy Bone.
Everybody's favorite though.
Nah, everybody's favorite is Busy Bone.
No, I like Crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, the skinny one, that's Lazy Bone?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my bad. So I like Lazy Bone, my bad.
I don't remember who.
The skinny lead, the lead one, the one that was always, that was Lazy. Okay, so my bad. So you did like Crazy Bone.
Crazy Bone and Busy Bone. It was my favorites.
Okay.
I like Busy Bone too though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah. Yeah, he had the harmony, like the soft voice. Crazy Bone had the deeper voice. So, but yeah.
So did that make you a fan of Twister too? Because he rap fast.
Yeah, definitely. I would they were the reasons why I started making music, because I.
But then you have Busta Rhymes, who also can rap pretty fast too.
Yeah, he definitely.
Wait, so Bone Thugs and Harmony and Twister, those are both from the Bay though, right?
No, Twister's from Chicago. Bone
okay.
Thugs and Harmony from Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio?
Yeah. Cleveland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess who's in the building?
Look, right on time. Right on time.
Okay. T is in the building. We appreciate you, girl. Have a seat. We love you. But okay, so because I was like, but even still, so Ohio and Chicago, but you're from out here, and you identified or really like other rappers from other cities. That's unique.
A friend of mine was rapping, and listening to them, and I was a child, so he was older than me, so that's what I gravitated to, because he was around me more, so he influenced me to listen to them, and I was like, the style of rap was different from what I've heard. I said, hold on, I like that. Let me make it was a challenge for me. Like, let me try to rap fast like that.
Them.
So it just that's what it was. So that's what I gravitated to. But
were you able to rap as fast as that?
I think at one point I was able to.
Okay.
But then it
mission accomplished.
So what made you like all of a sudden say, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit?
When it wasn't it no more.
Okay.
Like.
When the wave, you feel like that.
Right.
Yeah.
The wave wasn't it no more, and like that wasn't what people were listening to.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, and that's what it was.
So let's talk about it, because "Touch Me" is your most recent single.
Yeah.
Now it's hosted by the baddest, Trina.
That's right. Shout out to
we
Trina.
Love Trina here. So Trina does the intro, but the song is hot. Like, the song is dope. It's one of my favorite songs. I play it all the time. But my question to you is, how long were you doing the sexy songs? Because this song is very graphic.
Right.
Y'all.
Right.
Let me just give you a line. Touch me, tease me, baby, put it on my face, baby, skeet, right? Put it on my face, baby.
Let me say it.
Oh yeah, you say it sounds better. Yeah.
Touch me, tease me, put it on my face, baby, feed me.
Okay, there we go.
Lick it up and down, make you ski, 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 ski. Put it on me. Give me that brain on my song.
Right. It's getting a little hot. It's getting too hot. The lights is on. So, how long were you doing seductive rap?
So basically, when was the transition from Bone Thugs to like?
Yeah, that exactly.
Because basically, it sounds like you went from Bone Thugs to now like rapping to the ladies on like a LL Cool J, Ja Rule type of vibe. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, in this era though, but like, I feel like that song is geared towards the ladies.
Right. As far as the music for the ladies is recent. It's recent, like in the last maybe 2 years, something like that. Cause my type of music was street music. Like rap, like what's going on, just based off how I got raised. And once I started seeing that the ladies were gravitating towards me just because of I guess
Period.
the way I look. I said, okay, I gotta cater to the women, you know. So
Very smart.
It is smart, but you gotta look at it too. Like certain people, certain rappers do that too. Like Plies really does it. If you really look, Plies like makes a lot of songs
He does.
towards the ladies. LL Cool J, and then even Ball Grease. I used to call him LL Cool Grease because a lot of his songs go to the ladies too. So it's like I feel like you got to just find your niche and just run with it. But Ja Rule was making songs for the ladies.
But he was, but with Spitter's songs, they're a little different from Ja.
They're more graphic.
Very much more graphic. But my thing is, it's very smart when you realize that. A lot of people may think it and they see it. You know, if anybody who has a business, you know, you see things, but it's not often do people act on it.
Basically, he was
The
able
fact
to
that he,
figure out his target
yeah,
audience.
exactly. The fear of pushing off your target, or what your,
No, he figured out his target audience.
he did figure it out,
Yeah.
but the fear of pushing away the people that he thought was listening to him did not affect him. And that usually happens to people that have businesses. So that's dope that you didn't allow that to happen to you, because I love the song.
yeah,
I love it.
appreciate you.
All you got to do really now is just start getting some songs where you rap and you have somebody singing the hook, and then that's
He
basically
sings
what it
his
is.
own hook, though.
I do my own hooks.
Oh, okay,
He
so you
sings
sing
his
too.
own.
Is that why you kept calling him Luther?
A little bit.
No, I called him Winwood Vandross because,
Oh, Winwood Vandross? Yeah.
because last week he was
I
here.
knew Luther name was in there somewhere.
No, because he was
Winwood
here
Vandross.
last week and talking your regular voice. Say hello. All right, there we go. You
Hello.
heard that, but
Hello, how
now
y'all
say
doing?
something like how you said it last week.
So how do
All
you
right,
feel?
so
about
like after 10 p.m. radio voice.
It was crazy.
yeah.
Poppy, they said Poppy. Hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Spitter.
Okay,
Shout out,
Jesse.
shout, out, shout out to Jesse. How you doing,
And
Jesse?
Reva.
Love. Reva.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yes.
to Reva. How you
Right.
doing?
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you. Y'all make sure to subscribe to Mac and Meeka Live right now on YouTube.
Feel free to look at
And
the camera because
download.
they're looking at us right there, y'all.
Yes, and download Murder by Jay Nunez.
Murder.
So right now you are 1/4 of Limitless Grind.
Yeah,
You guys are dropping music crazy,
definitely.
and you guys just dropped a song this past weekend, Murder with Jay
Murder.
Nunez.
Jay
Yeah,
Nunez, that's right. J.Nunez on Instagram.
make sure you follow.
So y'all gonna leave me like a 16 or 12 open?
Yeah, come on.
I mean, my pen game, I get busy with
He
the pen.
gets busy.
I get busy with the pen,
He
son.
gets the business.
on,
So Mac used to rap in college. You tripping?
He got
And
the
he's
look.
Grammy nominated for his
Not
album.
for rapping though.
Not for rapping, but for producing. Right?
Yeah,
For
executive
producing.
producer.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's
no,
dope, that's dope.
he has a great ear, but
I'm
but
joking, y'all.
no, he's joking. What's up, Jersey Shore?
Hello from South Jersey. I'm
Yes.
from South Jersey too, Alana.
He's from Jersey Shore.
Oh, Jersey Shore. I just seen Jersey and I seen the S. I'm from Jersey.
Alana, him and Snooki used to hang out.
Not at all. She's not even from Jersey.
He's at Jersey Shore. Though.
She ain't from Jersey Shore either.
She go party out there.
That's it.
Reva said, "Been subscribed." That's right, that part.
Let's go. Shout out to Jesse.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. But so I brought up Limitless Grind because I was saying that you guys drop music heavy. When is your next drop?
My next drop, I'm not gonna lie to you right now. I'm still working on the music video for "Touch Me" because I shot half of the video.
I thought I seen the video.
No, I shot the video. I shot the video in
On the beach, right? You was out the country.
No, that's another that's another song.
Helena.
Oh.
What's up?
Yeah.
But you was playing that song or something over it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I shot half of the video in Greece, in Santorini, Greece. So now I got to shoot the other half.
You see how you trying to like show out now, y'all?
Nah, that's
Y'all seen that? Right? I shot it
You
in
know, I just
Santorini.
happened to be in Greece. I said,
I
let's
was
do
in
this
Greece.
video and all that.
I was in Greece while y'all was in Miami.
Speaking of
Not
Greece,
even Miami, Fort
I'm looking real
Lauderdale.
greasy up here. I'm looking real
Nah,
shiny
but-
on.
Me too. block, tap. Okay. As
Speaking
you
of
were
Greece.
saying.
no. As far as my next drop,
Thank you, Dr. Tasha.
I still have to finish the video for "Touch Me," but I'm trying to transition into the Spanish music. So I just shot a music video.
That'd be so great for
Yeah,
you.
I just shot a Spanish song video in Honduras. You know, that's where I'm from. You know, so
And I remember you said
You know, I didn't know where you were from.
what's up? I listen to it, but not really, cause I don't know how to dance it.
Punta.
A little some. Yeah.
Punta
right.
Rock. Punta Rock.
You
yeah.
right. You right.
Like, y'all gotta educate me. I don't
So Punta.
Like a style of music.
Why don't you dance? Why don't you show them a little punta? Come on.
Or-
Punta Rock.
Or like when we finish, you can play like a Punta song. Punta?
He can do that. Yeah, Punta Rock.
It's called
yeah.
Punta?
Punta. Punta.
I feel like that sounds like something else in a different language.
No.
Punta?
It's West Indian music though, Matt. You've heard it. You've heard Punta Rock. You've heard Punta.
It's like another level.
It's dance Punta. It's dance.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Honduras and Belize.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But listen, I ain't.
Shout out to Sharpshooter. He's in the building.
Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the next drop is coming soon. I don't know.
Well, we're
I don't
excited.
got no date. I don't got no date. But just know, I'm Mr. Worldwide now because I'm transitioning to the Spanish music, and I know it's gonna go all. I just know.
Listen.
Well, you can dance, so that should be part of your show. Entertain and.
Well, I will
You
say
gotta-
this. I will say this. So we all know that Spitter can dance. Like when we say he can dance, he does all those Miami dances, like with it, whatever.
Don't limit him to Miami. He probably can do a little.
But that's what I was gonna say. He probably can do everything else because he has rhythm and he
Right.
can dance. So now, if he incorporated the punta
Punta, I swear Punta is something
Rock,
else.
and they
Hold
will
on,
go
man.
crazy
Punta.
for Spitter. Are
Punta
you
is something
kidding
else,
me?
right?
Are you kidding me?
Punta.
They will go Punta
I swear I
Rock.
heard Punta is like
Rock.
another
But
word.
they will go
Something else.
crazy. Going to make sure I become a part of y'all
Garifuna.
live. Helena,
Yeah.
yes, please make sure you become part of the live all the time. We appreciate you. Oh, he sounds sexy, right? He sounds sexy in English too, but he does sound sexy. Yeah. I call him Spitter Vandross today because he's talking crazy. But no, if he would do Punta Rock, like because he knows how to dance, all that sexy dancing, it'll be a real movement for real.
But if I don't do it the right way, they gonna clown me. So
But I think you'll do it the right way. You'll do it the right way.
Listen,
Yeah.
study before you put it out. Check with some other people who know it really good to make sure,
Listen,
like,
what-
hey, how y'all feel like this sound, and get their approval, and then go for it.
So when would you need to come to Jersey Shore? Alana said you need to come to Jersey Shore.
Oh yeah.
Helena said that we look good even though we shine and break like diamonds. That means we greasy.
It's me. All right, Helena, back up. I got my napkin.
Jesse, what's
Come
up?
on, who gonna put this angle?
But wait, no, seriously though, I think you would go. The fact that you know how to dance will take you far in a lot of different
What
places.
that because you become?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, take my time. You become an entertainer at that point.
Yeah.
So you're doing your music, and then
Beyonce.
now you're dancing too. So you're an entertainer. You're not just an artist. 'Cause an artist is somebody who just get up there, sing, rap, whatever. But an entertainer, you're now all the above. You're doing your lyrics as well as dancing and entertaining. You're an entertainer.
Most definitely I could do that. Most definitely.
So you have a video coming out, you said.
Touch Me, hosted by Trina,
Hosted
Dade
by
County,
Trina.
Miami 305, the baddest. You already know as a legend. I'm blessed to have her on my track. And
We love that.
The video coming soon. Like I said, it was half of it was shot in Greece. We're gonna shoot the other half in Miami because
All right, show off.
And I'm just saying, I'm putting y'all up on game.
That's what's up. No, so outside of that, what do you think your next single? You think you're gonna keep it sexy for the ladies? I hope so.
It's a Spanish track.
Ooh.
It's a Spanish track. De pies a cabeza, eres una
That sounds like head.
belleza.
Cabeza means head. What are you saying?
From head to toe.
Okay.
You are a beauty.
I thought you were saying I got a big head and what da da da.
So you understand Spanish?
I understand it better than I can speak it.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
You see, I understand what you said earlier.
You did, but I was just realizing when he said something else
I
again,
can
I was like, wait,
understand it
we can understand
much
Spanish.
better. I
Yeah,
can't
I'm finna
speak it
drop-
at all.
Yo, bro.
My kids speak it, but they speak it because they learn. Like my mom will talk with them. She said I never wanted to do that. I never did. Listen, we from the hood. Like, we
So
don't
New
wanna-
York. She's so New York, son.
I'm so New York, baby. But no, I'm glad to know that you have a Spanish song coming because I think that's gonna take you to the next level.
Definitely.
For sure.
I always feel like the more you can do, like you know, the more people you can touch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, versatile. I gotta be versatile. Especially if I'm able to, because I feel like
right.
Yeah, you
I feel
can.
like I for a long time I shied away from it. Like I ain't want to do it because I was sticking to me, like how I got raised.
But that's what we were saying.
But that's
earlier.
part of your culture, though. So
right.
That's
like
what we were saying earlier. We're scared of like pushing away our original following, our original friends or whatever. But
for a long time, I'm talking about a long time. Like,
who said that?
A lot of people been.
I said it earlier. You missed it.
Who said that?
I said it. I said I'm glad you didn't shy away from that.
I'm talking about for some years now. People have been telling me you should do this, you should do that. I'm like, nah, I'm finna keep doing it. For some years they've been telling me. Now I'm like, hold on.
Nah, I think you should, cause you know why? Like I'm gonna tell you, to me, one of Foxy Brown dopest albums when she mixed the yard and the hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So to be able to give people a chance to experience and like both. You know what I'm saying? Cause now it's like, oh, I already like reggae, but I'm just saying like being able to hear a hip hop and reggae in one. It's like, oh, okay,
it was different.
That's different. But nobody else attempted to do it.
Yeah, because Foxy's Trinidadian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did that. That
That's
was dope.
That's dope. Yeah,
so
that's the move.
So we have the Spanish music coming from you, and then we are also pushing Limitless Grind and their
Limitless
artists.
Grind, Limitless Grind music group is definitely a movement. It's more than a brand. It's a way of life. It's in the name. The name says it all. Limitless Grind. You know the grind don't stop. Especially.
But you know I love you guys. I'm a big supporter. I have all of you guys' songs when they drop because I fucks with them. Oh, excuse my language. I mess with them. I do mess with them.
We just got one bleep tonight so far.
One bleep. Shout out to me. One bleep. Wait. So Helena said I was thinking Punta was something else.
Me too, Helena. Helena, I swear I thought Punta. Punta, I swear in Spanish I thought Punta meant something else.
So Helena, I can't dance like that. I do a New York bop. I do a New York bop. Period for everything.
I'm not like.
But Larry can dance, so DJ L Blaze can do the Punta Rock.
Hold on, you know how to dance it?
Yeah, he can do it.
Let me find
plays
out.
it. He can do it.
You got the 3 steps. Somebody got to do it, dog.
So
I could try. I be trying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do my little 1-2.
So before we get into the next few questions and close out, I want to make sure that everybody knows that we have best booth ever over there.
Best
Please
booth.
go and take videos.
Get on your 360.
Please take pictures, post, tag us, tag
Best
them.
Booth.
Let's go. All right. So we're gonna get into some questions. Are you gonna stick around?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to my cards. So there they go.
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
Yeah.
I lost my cards. I hate them. This is too much. This is too much. Let's find my cards.
Hey, for everybody who watching me on TikTok right now, get on Meeka. Go on YouTube, Meeka, Mac and Meeka Live on YouTube right now. Whoever watching me on TikTok, let's go. Mac and Meeka Live. Make sure to subscribe. Let's go.
Subscribe. Yeah, he's TikTok famous.
I just downloaded TikTok, so I'm just trying to.
Oh, you got to get on that.
Well, you better get with it because he got like
get on-
600,000 followers.
Right, but I gotta
type. Yeah.
For him,
Type
yeah.
stuff.
Because he's at the point he gets paid.
Yeah, that's
Right.
Not in the beginning. Like Big on the
gotta learn.
beginning, you could get paid in the beginning.
I just downloaded it like last week, and it's like trying to figure it out.
Well, let's get into it. Listen, first of all, we got to say, listen, we're not really going into the trending topics, but Kevin Samuels is confirmed dead.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. And he was in our topic last week.
That's crazy. He's in a few of our topics, actually.
He has been in a few.
He's always in something because he's always saying something controversial. The thing that I didn't like, and I'm going to say this real quick because I know we don't have a lot of time, is that people were
making a joke of it.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I was like, guess somebody died though. Like, you're wilding. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, they definitely was making a joke about it, but it was the crazy thing about it was a lot of female. They said mainly females that was have
that's
issues
what they
with
said.
him. I guess because of the things he said to them. I guess, but he passed away. It's like
Okay, wait, quick. I know we're talking about Kevin Samuels, but there's one question on here that we were talking about this last night about cougars and stuff. And Alana wants to know if Winwood likes older, sexy women.
Age ain't nothing but a number, baby.
I knew the answer. I knew the answer, Alana. I knew the answer. But all right, so let's go back. I wanted Alana to know the answer so she can DM you later. But yeah, so Kevin, like that, it was crazy to me that people were making a joke of it.
Yeah, I never seen anybody pass away and everybody had like.
They were actually glad that he passed away.
That's
they
were saying there's gonna be an earthquake.
The women was like, right, they was going
and you know what's so crazy? I don't actually agree. I don't agree with his delivery, but I might agree with some of the things he's trying to convey.
But to me, I feel like at the end of the day, it was all about entertainment. You know,
it
was about for us to be talking about it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it became a thing, is because the way he delivered it, and he probably just took another approach and felt like, I'm just going to deliver this way to get a reaction out of people.
Definitely.
It desensitizes how you feel about that. You look at it, people die on it, like all different. So everybody's desensitized about what happened. So it's nothing to be like, oh, we're gonna make fun, because they don't feel it's personal. So IG, TikTok, and all this, yes, we can all make money off of it. People can, but it's not that personal. You know, because when it gets that personal, anybody dies. No matter what the case may be, you're not going to react like that.
And that was crazy. I said that to one of my friends too. I said, I can't believe the best. They said, but people die all the time. I'm like, well, I said, well, this was sudden. Like, I ain't expect them to say that. But people die all the time. I'm like, but this was sudden.
That was crazy.
Oh yeah, I get it. I'm like,
I was like, damn. Well,
do
we
know how he died?
So that's the crazy thing about it. So Mincy just asked if we heard about health issues. So we haven't, me and Mac personally, because we were talking about like what happened, whatever. But there were interviews that he did do when he was talking about Hodgkin's lymphoma and being diagnosed with stage 3 cancer.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Months ago. So he was like, yeah. So he was definitely sick from before. He said, so they said cardiac arrest.
That's what I seen.
I saw that too, yeah.
While he was having sex.
So Reva, you're right. When he when he said that women past 35 gotta get used to sharing a man, I ain't like that either, because you know I'm past that. I ain't like it.
That was our topic last week.
That was our topic. That was one of our questions. But well, they said something about, I saw fentanyl.
I seen fentanyl too, so I didn't
cocaine. I didn't like that either.
Cocaine and Viagra in his system.
That makes sense though, because he was having sex with somebody.
He had a sex with, and then with the cocaine and Viagra, the combination, his heart just gave out.
Oh,
Wait, Helena said she asked her Alexa would put.
He was trying to be on. He was trying to be hard and numb at the same time. Let me stop.
Stop. Yeah, let's not. Don't say that. Don't say that. We're not going there. We're not trying to even get taken down. But at the end of the day, I didn't like that people were bashing him and all that. I don't agree with everything he says, but that don't mean that I'm excited that he died. That was whack as fuck. I'm not gonna front. That was corny.
It was very insensitive.
But speaking of, so moving along, like speaking of him and the things that he was trying to, convey to the world. One of the things that I saw, like Pastor Keon was saying, that men feel loved when they're respected in a relationship. I saw him say that, and I was like, well, I think everybody feels loved. This is just me. I think everyone feels loved when they feel respected in a relationship. That wasn't just a man thing. That's a woman thing, too.
I think everybody feels love when they respected.
Yeah. So,
do we have a clip or no?
Yeah, we have it, but we're all waiting. No.
Do we have a clip or no?
It's there. All
Where?
right. We don't have it. He said where.
Oh.
It's around.
It's there.
But whatever.
Oh, because he said some things.
Thank you, Reva. Yeah. No, he didn't include men, Ray. Like, he said that women need to get used to sharing men when they're over 35. But whatever. But yeah, so the whole comment that Pastor Keon was saying was that men, ladies, we need to understand that men feel respected, or feel loved when they're respected in a relationship.
Because I wanted the clip because then he said because women feel a certain way too. So that's why I wanted to hear what he had to say. Because it's like, because women feel this. He was saying the difference between how men feel and women feel. Men feel loved when they're respected, but women feel exactly. But I don't know what it is because I thought we had a clip.
It's around. It's all right. I'm not mad at it. It's really awesome. I'll be a part of. Thank you so much, Helena. We appreciate you. But listen, so since we don't have the clip, we're gonna move along, and I wanted to ask you guys this. So I saw on social media that they said, pay attention to how your ex treated their past partner.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
Because you don't know what the past partner was doing.
So pay close attention to how they treat their partner before you.
Yeah,
because it tells a lot.
Nah,
what does it tell you? Because you got to know. You got to know the past partner too. Then.
Not really, because if they respect a woman or they don't, like.
Nah, you don't know what she's doing on her end and why he's treating her that way. Listen, it may be a reaction based off of what she's doing. Like you can't just do that based off of
different people bring different.
Right, and
energy.
And it just may be a reaction of what you're seeing is a reaction
I feel
from
triple teamed.
What you're seeing is a reaction of what she may be doing to him. Right, because you can't say like, pay attention, because you don't know the full story. So it's like what I'm paying attention to.
And sometimes you know how like
right, and what you're seeing is a reaction to the BS. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes someone be like, oh, he went and did what I wanted him to do with me with somebody else. That's maybe because that person was able to bring that out of that person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and maybe he just knew you didn't deserve it.
That's what I'm saying.
Really? So listen, I want somebody that will do something with me that they would not do with somebody else. I want that. I think that's gonna be a goal.
That's dope, but you got to bring it out of them. You got to make them want to do it.
Okay, so Reva, you have a good point. So the question was about how they treat their past partners, but Reva says how men treat their moms is more important, and that is true because I do pay attention to that as well. But I was saying, when we brought it up on the radio a couple of days ago, I was saying that I pay attention to the way they treat their ex or their kid's mom. Really not their ex, their kid's mom. So if you don't have kids with them, I'm not worried about that. But if you have a kid and how you treat that mother and how you treat your own mom, I really pay attention to. Because I don't have any kids by you. So we knew and whatever. We're not even anything. If you can talk crazy to that person, I didn't give you a gift, and now you're talking crazy about them and to them. That's insane to me.
But what if they're crazy?
Listen, I feel like y'all make us crazy. I'm not even gonna front. Like, I'm not gonna go there.
Certain things though, like if that's your kids or your kids' mom, I don't feel like you talk too crazy. Like,
it happens all the time.
I mean, not to a certain extent it can, but I don't feel like too crazy.
Happens all the time.
But long as the kid's mother not acting crazy, you're right. There shouldn't be a crazy interaction.
Well, what about?
I don't act crazy, and I always have a crazy interaction.
What about the situation when the baby mother it doesn't even want to let the father see the kid?
So we talked about this, and okay, so I agree with this. Yeah, exactly. So how do I put this? Why? Okay, that's not a big thing because you can go to court and see your kids. We were talking about that.
The court side
always go to court and see
stop
your
doing
kids.
The court always sides on the mother's side.
Stop. That's
It
not.
does.
So Larry, that's not even true. So me and you, we
Meeka,
know.
You can't go to court and just feel like you can see your kids.
You spend it, but guess what? At the end of the day, it don't even matter if you even pay child support ever in your life or not. You're gonna be, if you come to court and say I want to see my kids, there's gonna be a parenting plan that's made up.
How long does that take?
You do have to pay money to.
How much you see your kid, right?
I
So
mean,
now if
I'm
you're a
telling her.
parent that wants to see your kid every single day, or at least see them 4 out of the 7 days in a week, then what you have to do.
4 out of 7 is that's actually the most. So
Right, so what's wrong with that?
that's good. That's what I'm saying. The fact that you're saying you're gonna see them 4 out of 7 days, that's the majority actually.
On average, you get every other weekend.
That's
There
what I'm
you
saying.
go.
What is that?
So it's
Wait,
definitely
but
not 4
me,
days.
I'm
a
totally
week.
different because I ended up with a 4-4 situation.
First of all, Larry over here capping because Larry not only when he went to court, he was one of the people I talked about on the show. I was like, you should take her back to court. There was a situation, and the guy was like, I did so much for my kid's mom, and then she took me to court because she saw I was outside in the clubs throwing money and doing stuff. She's taking me to court. And I'm like, damn, I don't even want to spend the money. I said, you should let her take you to court. I said, my cousin went, and she ended up owing him money. Like he ended up not paying because he was doing so much all this time for his son that he didn't have to, but he still ended up paying for private school, paying for school, and doing whatever he had to do. But that's just a different person. You get it? And
they go about like treating their baby mother. I've known someone who's gone through that and they've never said a bad thing about their baby mother. They never, said anything like crazy to them or talked to them crazy, but they was going through it at the same time. For me, I look at them like, wow, this person has a lot of,
Respect.
and
Yeah.
respect for this person because at the end of the day, it is a mother of their child. And you have men who are,
Bad-mouthing them.
idiots or bad-mouthing them and really upset about, what they're going through. But in the end, he did what he had to do to see his child. He was paying child support, but he wasn't actually seeing them. So he took her back to court so that he could actually.
And that's what I was saying the other day.
So that was another thing, but he fought, for his child.
But the
for-
courts actually
But it's crazy
do
you don't hear stories about that though.
You don't. But
So
the
it's always
courts
painted the other
do
way.
love men that want to see their kids. So there's a misconception that the courts hate the men. And that's true in general because usually the men aren't fighting for their kids. So the women are always doing everything. But the men that want to see their kids, the men that want the time with their kids, the courts love that. And I've seen it firsthand. That is not true.
Wait, hold
You
on.
go to court for your kid, they be like,
But wait, wait.
there we go. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that they don't win.
But
No, that's not my
she's
point.
probably saying based about
No, no,
what
no,
are the
no,
men
no.
doing on their
time
on their
out.
part too.
No, talking about Stefan. I don't say that they don't win. Yes, the courts favor the women in general because the women are usually the primary caregivers. What I'm saying is that the courts love men that want to fight for their fucking kids. Excuse my language. They're not gonna reward you with full custody because we don't know what the hell you be doing with this. Like, that doesn't mean anything. But if you come to court, this is something. This is a perfect example. That's a perfect
But
example.
it got to be one at a time, y'all. One at a time.
No, this is real. This
Well,
is real
let him
life.
give a perfect example. One at a time.
I legitimately went about how long did I see myself?
Years.
Maybe about almost about a full year. I literally went like about 10 months without seeing my child because of something somebody said, and they thought that I was gonna lay down. And you know how many men came up to me during when I was fighting for my child to say, "You don't even worry about that. Just take the weekends, every other weekend.
Yeah.
Pay your child support, and you'll be fine." I'm like,
I might have said that shit too.
I
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm like, hold on, let me tell you something. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I want to be in my kid's life. So I gotta do whatever I gotta do. I'm going to do it. So many people told me, yo, give up, don't worry about that, pay your child support, keep it moving. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to be a father to my son. I need to be 50-50, and I need to see my son 50% of the time. And as I fought through it, I literally went a time where I went about 10 months. Easily, that was the minimum was $20,000 on just visiting my son. I was going through this with me and Mac and all those was around. They didn't even know I was going.
Nobody knew. Yeah.
Nobody even knew I was dealing with this. To the fact that when it was
That's why we drinking so much.
yo, when it was done, they had no choice to be like, wow, I seen what you did, and literally I got my son back 50-50, and my child support even got cut more to the point where I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna even, yo, whatever it is what it is.
So you had to do all that just to get even custody.
But yeah.
That's what I'm saying. How is that rewarding? How is that fair? Once again, that's
I'm gonna tell you why it's fair. Because so many men give up.
Very true.
So many men.
So it's fair
Because
for
I'm
you.
gonna tell you, out of 10 men that talked to me, at least 8 of them was like, yo, fuck that kid.
So you saying your situation is fair because the other men gave up? That makes no sense.
Oh, yeah,
That's not what he
It's not
said.
fair. It's not fair. He just said it's fair because it's his situation because so many other men gave up.
No, I didn't say
He didn't
fair.
understand. But
No, I didn't hear
he's
that part.
saying that it's not
But
fair.
what-
Oh no, I always agree it wasn't fair because it wasn't fair at the beginning. From the beginning, it wasn't fair. But what I'm saying is that when that not fair thing happens and it starts to happen, it's up to you to be like, am I going to still fight?
Exactly, that's
Or am
what
I
he's
gonna
saying.
fold? Because there's a lot of situations. There's people that go to prison for years that did things they didn't do,
Right.
But once again,
right? And when they get out, but you know,
I
life
give
is
you-
not fair.
I can give you my own.
Life is
experience.
Stefan must have some kids he ain't seeing.
I did a turn paper on child support when I was
So
five.
I went through.
So I know the statistics.
That's what I
It's not a
said.
fair situation. You know what I'm saying? But you can explain yours.
Oh, well, me personally, I took my mom to court twice, got stacks of police reports, first time was 15 grand, second time was another 15 grand, and the judge told me, well, the second time, I was trying to hold it in contempt for keeping it from me, because I had a stack of police reports. The judge told me, I got it on the CV too. She says, we're not gonna hold your child's mother in contempt of court because she only stopped you from seeing your son, is because she did it to get mad at you. I said, oh, really? But after that, I learned how to stop fighting, put my tail between my legs, compensate, talk with my ask, figure out what she wanted, and at the end of the day, I got to see my son. But it wasn't because of the system, it's because
You figured it out.
I figured it out.
Yeah. Mine was the total opposite.
Yeah.
There was
Okay,
no
so that is
talking.
different. Yeah, that is.
With
I
me,
see what you- I see
with
what
me,
you-
there was no talking to my child's mother.
Well,
Yeah. So Larry and I deal with different people,
So I
different kind of
literally
people.
had to like, you think you have a bad lawyer? I gotta get a better lawyer. You think you got this person doing this? I gotta get someone better doing this. Oh, you need that guardian? I had to get guardians.
I
Then I had to
paid them. That's
so
what
you know,
I
so I had to
paid
get the best guardian that was out there.
So it seems like at the end of the day is your baby mama still want to have a conversation, a relationship where y'all spoke.
Yeah, I think your
That's what it sounded
kid's
like.
mama just missed you. That's all it was.
Hey, at the end of the day, I learned how to deal with the situation, but I can't put that on the system. Like, the system was not fair at all. But the letter, if you read the letter of the law, it's catered towards the woman.
The letter of the law is catered to the woman because typically the woman is that one that is the primary caregiver, and she was always there in the beginning, like before you brought them to court. So they try to remain the same, is what they say.
Well, in terms of the letter, they say if the mother is the more nurturing, they look for see it on surface level. It's like the father is equal with the parent on surface level. But when you get deep into the letter, it says the parent that's more nurturing, the parent that does the baby stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the time; it's about how they parent. And once you learn that, that'll give you information on how to go about fighting for your case.
So then that might be why I won that situation.
And that's the reason.
Actually,
That's the theoretical reason why mothers get more custody because it's their natural instinct.
I just feel like we need to stop holding these, like, playing these kids as pawns against each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah,
That's the main
that
thing.
happens,
Like, there should be an importance because I feel like, because even though, me and my kid's father went through what we went through, that's not, he's a good father. That has nothing to do with him being a father to his kids. And it's important that kids have a relationship with both parents. And I hate when, mothers and fathers, use these kids as pawns against each other. Because at the end of the day, the kids are the ones who suffer.
It is true.
Most of the mothers using the kids as a pawn.
I said either way.
She said either way. Let's not do that. She said either way.
What I'm saying is, you're not going to see the
I knew you would. I knew you would. As you would. But listen.
Using the kids as a pawn. You're gonna see the women doing that more than you're gonna see the fathers doing.
Exactly. That is the case more of the time.
Bye.
Either way, we should not be.
Bye, Felipe.
That's fine.
Felipe. Bye, Felipe. But listen, moving along because we're at the end of the hour. Actually, the last question.
They over here flirting with Elena.
Elena flirting with Winwood.
She said she ain't got no kids. You get all my attention. We can travel. Let's go.
I told him to look, and he was like, "Okay." He's taking her to
She's shooting her
Honduras for the
shot.
next video, right? Oh wait. That's the Instagram. By the way, exotic_lady.
Okay.
Spitter. Spit. She might be the spitter next time. Spit. Listen, so the last thing I want to ask you guys, so this is real quick, and especially with everybody in here obviously dating and they having kids or they having whatever minus win with spitter. But, so if you were dating a woman with kids, so let's say you were dating me. I actually have 2 kids, so this is perfect. So you're dating me, I have 2 kids. You coming over. Is it right for you to only bring 2 dinners for me and you?
Oh, nah.
Or are you supposed to bring dinners for the kids?
Cool. Well, how do you don't know if your kids didn't eat or not? Like,
it don't matter.
Is that his responsibility?
Yes.
Nah, I would.
It's not your responsibility.
It's
but
not. But
he's coming to date you.
responsibility.
He's coming to see you, right?
Yes. But I'm never. But listen.
So since when did now you gotta take care of you and your kids? Like,
but let me teach you game
let
right
him get to
now.
know you.
You not coming to nobody's. You got a kid. I'm not coming to a man with a kid.
I'm not coming to a woman who she don't take care of her own kids. Like,
yes,
what?
you take care of your kids. But you
Care
gotta
of your kids. I came to see you. They
yes.
should be in bed by the time I get there anyway.
That's corny though.
That's not corny.
Yes, that is corny.
That's
Because
corny. Like
you
expect me to come on a date to get to know you, and now you got your 2 gents over here. I gotta bring them food to them. That's not my job. Where they dad at? Don't you get child support and all that? You handle that. Make them something to eat, and that should be in their room. But they gonna sit out here and eat with us together.
I don't want no heartburn. I don't want no my dinner at 1 a.m. You better bring my dinner at but
and you should.
I'm not. Yeah, listen.
Oh, then you ain't the right one.
Well, then
your kids should have been taken care of already prior than I got there.
Not for you. Not for you. Not for you.
Not for a lot of people.
Not for you. That's what I'm saying. But if you got kids, anybody got kids.
I'm not gonna put my kids on to nobody else's responsibility. I'm gonna make sure they good, and they gonna go lay down. That ain't your responsibility. We gonna get to know each other. So I'm gonna handle my kids
You're not
first.
bringing my dick. I don't care how loud you
sit around here and wait. So guess what? Your kids ain't ate because you want to sit and wait. Your kids ain't ate, so you want to sit and wait for dude.
No,
you want to sit and wait for dude for food for all y'all.
She didn't say they didn't eat.
No, so baby.
No. They never said that they didn't eat.
You worried about their food?
They never said they did not eat.
You worried about their food?
That is not the point.
No, it is the point.
They did not say that they did not eat.
Yeah, it's just.
That's not the point.
That's not classy. Have some tact.
Selfish.
Have some tact.
That's
not being selfish.
Not selfish. That's not actually the right word. I didn't use the right word.
You should have some tact and make sure your kids take care of when you want to entertain somebody else.
Always taken care of. But my point is,
exactly. So make sure they are. Well, I get to know you. So we still get to know phase.
I get what my kids. Because if I go to any nigga house, best believe
you gonna bring their kids food too?
I always bring a gift for their kids.
But that's on you.
I always bring a gift for their fucking kid. I always do that.
It's not mandatory.
It's not mandatory, but what I
from somebody that don't have kids, y'all don't know.
Listen,
I don't care if I have kids or not.
Yeah, because you don't know. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not bringing nobody no food.
Let's go to our comments.
That's not my thing.
Let's go to our comments.
Let's go to our audience. Our audience was clapping when I said certain things.
Let's go to our comments.
We can go to our audience in here.
Said the same thing. At the end, it says courtesy. That's the word. I'm sorry, I used the wrong word earlier. I didn't mean the right word.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Nobody's responsibility.
Exactly.
And that's true.
Exactly.
Guess what I said? That's what I said. We're not dating. It's not a mandatory thing. It was a courtesy, and she used the right word. I'm sorry, before I used the wrong word. But yes, that's the right word. Thank you.
Man, just bring them kids some Happy Meal. Call it a day, man.
It don't even have to be a Happy Meal. I'm not saying that. Just saying. That's probably it
Never
too.
expect.
That's probably it too. You're right, Spike.
But if we had a conversation, you talking about, oh yeah, come over, let's have some.
You a real
I'm gonna bring some for us, like.
Okay, them a little, not a happy because we're not coming for dinner, but like I might bring them a little stuffed thing or whatever. And he said because I'm that kind of person, I expect that.
Well, the
So
initial
that you're
thing
right.
said about like
That
a
might be
meal.
true.
So we're not talking about toys and stuffed animals. It
But
said a meal.
anything. No, I didn't mean a meal. I meant anything.
Oh no,
I don't
that's what the original question
If I come
was.
to somebody's, if I come to anybody's house,
You're
for
not bringing it
something,
every time you come.
If I come for something and you have,
You're not bringing it every time you go. Every time you come for something, you're not bringing them
yes,
a gift.
if I come for something for the beginning, like we're dating.
No, you're not.
Yes.
You might bring it the first time to make an impression. You're not bringing it every time.
That's what I'm saying.
For
If I
something.
come for something, if I come for something, I don't know if it's a date.
I don't care
know
what
if
it
it's a
is. You
thing.
gonna bring the first
That's
time
my
for that
point.
something.
It's
You're not bringing it every
something.
time.
I don't know what it's
See,
called.
so you can have a
It's
couple
not necessarily a
somethings,
date.
but you're not bringing something
It's
every
not
time.
necessarily a date.
You're not
but
bringing
it's
it every time.
something. I'm
You fooling yourself.
Something. Yes, yes.
I had women like that. I had great women.
She lie real well too.
I lie with boy, bye. He don't even know what's going on with me. So
I'm
don't
sitting
even
up here
listen.
while I don't know what's going
He
on.
can sit up here as much as he want, but he don't know because I ain't never dated him. So and he don't have kids. So I'm not dating him with a kid. So he won't know what I would do with him with a kid. So
I know what I won't do.
Yes, he knows he won't do. Yes, and you can only
Right.
speak on that. And you can only
It's
speak
like-
on that.
It's
But
not
you
an
can only speak
expectation.
on that. You can't speak on what I said I would do.
So how
because
y'all
I said
feel?
I would do.
I'm gonna let me
Right.
tell you since I got the mic real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mincy. Go ahead, Mince.
All right.
Go ahead, Mince.
Huh? Yeah.
You brought them stuff when you went over there for something?
I might have did it
Something.
once or twice,
Something.
but if I'm coming over, the kid's not over. But I will say this. Nah, I ain't coming. But my thing is, no, what I'm saying is, what I wanted to say is, it's not your responsibility to, look at it after it's somebody else's child. But
It's not.
what she's saying is,
It's not whack. I mean, if you do it, you do it, but it's not.
right. It's not. It's
not
not
it
a
shouldn't be like a deal breaker.
responsibility of
Right.
yours, right?
It's
It
not your
shouldn't be
responsibility. I never
expected
said that.
from you.
Right.
And
It's
she
a bonus. It's a plus
That's
if I
what
do
we're
it.
saying.
She
We're saying we
shouldn't-
look at
she
you
shouldn't
different.
judge
That's what
you
we're
or
saying.
expect you to do that.
That's what I'm saying. It should be
That's what we're
expectation.
saying.
Yeah.
It's a plus if I do it, but it's not. It should never be
Right.
an
That's
expectation.
what we're saying.
That's not what you were saying.
Yes,
It's
that is what I'm
it's
saying.
not an
I don't
You just
expect the
remixed
nigga to
this,
do it.
'cause
No,
that's not what
no,
you were
I never
saying.
remixed nothing.
But what
You
she's
clearly
saying
did.
is,
We all
Stefan
heard the
laughing
same
way too
thing.
motherfucking
But
hard over there, nigga.
but what
Because we all
she
heard the
said-
same thing. We all on the
You
same
can hear
road.
what you want to hear, but like I said,
But-
I don't expect nothing from no man. That's first
Mac
of all.
and Meeka.
That's first of all.
What she
That's first of
is
all.
saying is that
That's first of all.
the
But
thought
if you
of
don't,
it, Meeka.
my bad. I'm sorry, Missy.
What
Go
Meeka
ahead.
is saying, now Mac, we know what you're saying. Don't expect that shit from me. You shouldn't expect
But
that
if I
shit
do
from
it,
me.
it's a plus.
But if you do it, you're doing it out of kindness of
And
your
if you
heart.
don't
Right.
do it,
and if you, and
It's
if
whack. You said that already.
listen,
that's what I'm saying.
listen.
And let her finish
But-
that.
So that means you're
But-
expecting it.
No,
No,
no.
right.
I look at you,
You cannot-
different. That's what the fuck I said. I don't expect.
Because you're
them,
expecting
but
it.
I
It's
look
whack
at
if you
you
don't do
different.
it.
Right.
Because
Am I-
I'm the kind of
what am I
person.
missing?
Because I'm the kind of
Right, right,
person
right. No,
that
Mac is
I
right.
make sure
Mac is
that I
right.
look.
Mac is right.
And that's what I'm
On that
saying.
end.
And that's why I said you can't listen to somebody like Mac because Mac
Why
don't
not?
have kids. So
It
you
don't
come
matter.
in,
I
yes,
got a
it
bunch of
do.
friends that got
Yes,
kids,
it do.
but
and
wait,
they
actually
have
do.
kids, and they're not
Actually do.
expecting it or looking
I
for
didn't say
it.
expecting it,
I would
but you
look
look
at
at
them
somebody
different.
different.
Mika, that's what you said.
Yes,
Like, I
I
don't
would look at somebody
understand why.
different.
No, what I'm saying,
Why
I
nobody-
would look at them
If
different.
you coming over,
they,
you know my kid is
Because you
there.
feel like you can talk over me about it, you're wrong.
No, you think that. You think
No.
You think that because you're talking louder. What I'm saying.
You've been talking over me the whole time.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
I've been the
You
cop
watching
when you're
the wrong
yelling
show.
over me
You
while
watching
I'm
the wrong show.
talking.
Go ahead, Mince. I'm
y'all.
sorry, Mince.
Y'all.
She's not. Sorry.
Y'all,
Yes, I
y'all,
am.
y'all, listen. So, damn, what I was finna say,
She
because
for-
y'all,
Sorry.
scared me. So what I was saying is, it's not an expectation, but what she's saying is, she would look at him different if he.
Because it's an expectation.
No, because
well,
that's
okay,
something-
I'm gonna
that's
speak
the
for
way I
myself.
am.
I'm gonna speak for myself.
That's the way I
I
am.
ain't speaking
That's
for
why.
Meeka no more.
That's
but
why.
I would look at him different if he did offer, because it's like, oh wow, you thought of me and my babies.
Thank you.
Because it wasn't an expectation. Exactly.
But if he
didn't,
what are
we not getting here?
If he didn't offer, I would look at him different because it's not his responsibility. But if he did, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Because you didn't look at it.
But they good.
See, y'all got
you didn't look at it as the expectation, so that's why you're like,
and I think you're not understanding where I'm coming from.
You weren't expecting it.
What I'm saying is,
so it caught you off guard, like, oh,
courtesy, like the young lady said. So I'm looking at it
you
like,
can use
oh,
whatever word you want to use.
Courteous, and because that's the way I am.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And we can agree to agree. We can agree to disagree that maybe you are not courteous, so maybe that's what it is. But what I'm saying,
you can throw your little jabs.
No, I'm not, because you already did. What I'm saying is that maybe I expect that because I always want to think.
She just said I expect it.
Yes, I
but let's go back to where I don't expect it, but now I expect it.
I don't expect to take care of my kids.
Come on.
That's a totally different thing.
Good?
That's not what I'm saying.
What's
what I'm
good? Because she said it, not me. She just said it now.
I expect courtesy. What I'm saying is that I think
she's saying she expects it.
I expect courtesy.
It came out her mouth, not mine.
Oh my God, Winwood is here like, bro, I'm here on the couch. I'm expecting.
Yo, real talk.
I'm sorry.
I feel like, boom, if I'm dating a woman, you know what I'm saying, and she got kids, and I'm on the way to go check her, I will give her the courtesy call. Let's say if we're going out on a date, I know she got kids. Let's say if it's a Friday, she just got off of work, she got to go home, get ready, she still got the kids. I'll be like, yo, boom, I'm going to come get you, we're going to go get something to eat. Now, it's legitimately up to me to be like, yo, did your kids eat? I'll bring them like Pizza Hut pizza, or you know what I mean? Say it real quick so you can feed them, get them over to grandma's house. Like, I do understand that. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I was saying. Like,
but they don't need to get a meal.
But no.
I feel like
That's what I said.
Like, if a dude doesn't do that,
he's whack.
Yes, I said he's
but
not
I don't feel like
courteous.
because you expect
he's not because you expect courtesy.
I feel that's up to the individual.
Keyword is expect. Let's underline that.
If you're not a courteous nigga,
because
hold on, you're not a courteous nigga.
Real quick.
I gotta decide
I'm gonna flip it. No, I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna flip
if I want to fuck an uncourteous
let's
nigga.
underline.
But Mac, let me flip it.
But let's.
But I'm gonna flip the scenario. I'm gonna flip the scenario.
Oh, you
mad? Meeks. I'm gonna flip the scenario.
Let's underline expect.
I'm at home, right? And I know, let's say when we were dating, and Tasha's like, yo, I'm gonna come, we're gonna go to a comedy club, this, that, and the third. And she's like, yo, after work, I'm gonna come get you because I'm taking you out tonight. Because we do shit like that. She takes me out, I take her out. Yo, I'm gonna come take you out tonight. We go to comedy club. All right, cool. And she's like, yo, well, do I gotta, the kids is good, everybody's good? Like, that's all she gotta say. She don't gotta say, do they need food? All she has to be is like, yo, they
that
good.
Was the question. Courteous.
Now, the whole they good shit, now it's on me to be like, nah, they good.
They good.
I'm gonna go drop them to grandma's
All right, so
house,
let me explain something. Because you went a little different. So what she said here was, okay, if a person says, hey, I want to check on you, and she's like, oh, wow. I'm looking at them different because she wasn't expecting it. To where Meeka's saying, oh, if they don't offer, they don't bring it, I'm looking at them like, oh, you whack, because you were expecting it. That's the difference.
What
That's
I'm saying,
the conversation.
I expect courtesy. Like what she, like what
you can keep saying courtesy all you want. You have expectations.
What he said was that courtesy of, hey, your kid's good. They get a no.
That was courtesy here
Guess
too.
what? Guess what? No, they're fine. And guess what? And that's fine. And that's all. That's all I was saying. Like, I'm a nice person. I'm always gonna be like, hey, you guys good? It's Valentine's Day. I'm getting something for my kids. I'm gonna get
something I've been told you is stop expecting you out of other people.
And you know what?
I've been said that. Stop expecting you out of other people.
And that is very true.
So it doesn't matter what you do. So stop expecting you from somebody else that you're trying to get to know because you're on the dating phase.
Oh, no, not getting to know because you might be dating them. Because I wouldn't
dating whatever. You still getting to know them.
Because guess what? If you coming over, first of all, you're not coming over the first time. Like that's another thing. So in my head, when I'm hearing this, you're coming over to my house and my kids are there. This is not the first or second time I'm talking to you. That's first of all. Right. So now we've been talking. Get what I'm saying? So now that's why I think I expect a different kind of courtesy.
That's right. That's what I was about to say. I was like, for me, you not seeing my kids.
So when people came over.
Thank you.
For the first
so when your neighbor came over, did they bring a gift?
What neighbor? My neighbor ain't never been to my house.
Your old neighbor.
He ain't never been to my house.
Oh, you been to theirs?
I've been to theirs.
Oh.
He ain't never been to my house. Look, flings that wig.
I was just asking questions.
Yeah, ask
and
them.
seeing if gifts were brought and the people was courteous.
But he ain't never been in my house.
Okay.
My apartment at the time. Sorry, I went to his.
Or whatever. All right. You better be able to compensate.
But no, I'm sorry. Time is up, guys. We want to thank Winwood
Because
Spitter.
Meeka was getting carried away.
No, Mac was getting carried away. I think both Mac and Meeka is saying that Meeka has an expectation of courtesy. That's it. Thank you, Ray S. KK, what's up? She laughing at
Keyword
us.
expectation. Keyword was expectation. Expect
Ray, not
is
even
in the word
Ray,
expectation.
Shout out to Ray. Not even a plate of cookies. But shout out to Winwood Spitter. Shout out to Limitless Grind. Painting PIC is in the building. Murder's out now. Jaden Nunez. Spike Riker, we love you. Shout out to the best booth ever. Okay, everybody please get in the booth. Take your turns. Please get in the booth. Tag us, tag them, and post. Thank you. We love y'all.
Hey.
Group hug, everybody. Group hug. Love in the building.